Hello first grade friends, and welcome to today's unit study work where we're going to be exploring whales. I'd like to start by asking you to turn on your whale watching brain and think about the two types of whales that you've learned about this year. Take a few seconds and think, can you remember their scientific names and how we knew which type of whale was which? Did you come up with your idea? Well, I'm going to give you a few clues. First, this might jog your memory. No, that's not soup. That's part of my science experiment that I'm going to show you today. Are you starting to get those ideas and think? Have the two names? Great, follow along with me. Toothed whales and baleen whales. Did you remember those? Great. So for your little experiment today with me, we have gathered some food for our whales. Now, I have two tools that I'm going to use that are going to act as the two different types of whales. I have this comb here and the tweezers here. See those? Which of these tools do you think would be the baleen whale and which one would be the toothed whale? If you guessed the comb for the baleen, you are correct. You are probably paying close attention to these bristles and remembering those are like the baleen plates of baleen whales. And we're going to see how they use those to get their food in a second. If you're thinking of the tweezers and looking at that as kind of like a jaw clamping down and catching some food, then you are correct as well. The tweezers is going to be the toothed whales. Now, the baleen whales, as they go to collect their food, you may remember they're skimming smaller bits of food out of the water and gathering that as their energy source. Some of those small bits of food that they could be eating, again, are plankton and krill. Remember, some of the largest whales in the ocean are actually baleen whales and eating tiny, tiny, tiny krill and plankton for their energy sources. Those baleen whales skimming the food out of the water with their baleen plates. Whereas toothed whales, if you remember, take their jaws and their teeth and they don't clamp and take a bite like a shark or bite out of the animal, but they use their teeth to catch food like fish or seals or a squid. They bite down with their jaw and their teeth, but they don't bite out of the animal the way a shark does. I also wanted to take a second to review some of those different types of whales. We've listed some of the toothed whales and talked about how they ate. We've talked about the baleen whales and how they eat. Take a look at these pictures of some toothed whales. We have orcas, dolphins, sperm whales, and remember, those are the ones biting down, capturing their food, swallowing it whole, eating squid, fish, or seals. Then you have baleen whales like the blue whale, the minke whale, the fin whale. And remember, they're skimming their food out of the water and gathering plankton and krill for their energy source. Well, I hope you enjoyed our video for unit study today. Stay with us for next time. We'll be going on a whale watch tomorrow.